it off stage for the Artie line? Whatever. This is fucking ridiculous. I know most of you. It's like, you just came to drink. I know. So I'll make quick work. I'll do a lot of shit that'll be on the Showtime special because I haven't written anything new. No, but I'll sell it. I'm really gonna sell it tonight. I'll make it fresh, and if you want to heckle, you can move over here. If you want, there's no seats or nothing. Hey, thank you, Spaceland, for having me last minute. This whole fucking gig was like some ruse where the LA Times wasn't gonna cover the Showtime special unless they had a local angle. So will you come in and do a gig last minute? And I said, as long as it's not at the Improv. So thanks for having me last minute. And the LA Times thing already like ran, I guess, and so it's bullshit. I could have fucking bailed on this whole thing. All right, all right. Since most of you are comics, I was gonna ask last night, but they didn't give me a chance. But tell me if this is a joke, or because I said this, and then I go, I'm gonna use that in my act, and I go, that sounds almost familiar. So since half of you are fucking comics, I was outside of wherever the fuck we were, I don't know, it was somewhere, South Dakota. But anyway, we're outside, Salt Lake City, and there's the puppy, we have a puppy, and it was smelling this fat girl's snatch area. And she goes to pet it, and I go, stay away, be careful, he doesn't like black people. And she goes, I'm 100% white. And I go, I know, but he can smell them on you. Like, is that something, I'm serious, is that something you've heard? Like, is that mine? Feel free to, I just broke it and I go to fix it and it's still talking to it. I'm losing my fucking brain. My mind doesn't work well anymore. Did you ever try to do this? I tried to do this in Tucson recently and failed miserably. Do you ever try to sleep sober? You fucking can't do it. Like, absolutely sober, no fucking booze or no Xanax or melatonin, no warm glass of milk, just you and your fucking failing brain. I have one of those heads that just won't shut the fuck up. It's all, and I'm laying in a motel bed in Tucson because I had a meeting in LA, so I'm gonna be responsible tonight. I'm not gonna drink at all. I'll just lay here with no television or conversation, just me and my fucking, because that's when the carnival kicks into high gear. You're 40 years old, you fucking loser. How long are you gonna keep up this charade? Yeah, keep going town to town, pouring fucking Jaeger bombs down your head to amuse rubes. That's gonna get you somewhere quick. Like, there's gonna be something that rhymes with orange, lorange, sparring. Shut the fuck up, I'm gonna sleep. Music is playing in there and it always sucks. It's the worst fucking, we didn't start the fire. It was, how did that song get in my head? I gotta fucking sleep, shut up. My ex-wife is in there, Renee's fucking yelling at me. You never took me to the botanical garden. It was always about you, you fucking egomaniac, you and your loser fans. I was talking about it. It was always burning since I was Pour some alcohol on this problem. Medication. I'm at a point where, like when you were younger and you thought about how drunk you'd have to be to fuck the one opportunity that you have that you don't want to fuck now, but you know that you'll end up fucking her, and how drunk do I have to be? That's how I am with my career. How drunk do I have to be to make Spaceland fun? This fucking line at the bar. You're not there yet. Like it's cliched, but I'm funnier when I'm drunk. I do it for you. Like half the time, I know I can smell my fucking organs rotting through my skin from all the fucking booze, but I do it because it's you. It's my career. I gotta do it for you. Gotta fucking get out there and dig in. I have AA friends that I've had for years, and every one of them has eventually had to cave in and admit that I'm funnier when I'm drunk, and it fucking kills them to say it. Like I said, they're denying their whole religion, they're denying their own geo. All right, you have a serious problem, and you make jokes about it, that's how you deal with it, but, If you ever want someone to talk to, I've been in the program a long time, and if you want some, I'm just saying. Don't quit tonight, though. We have tickets for the late show. We've seen you sober. You're a stuttering, awkward wreck with no self-confidence. But tomorrow, if you want to give me a call, I'm up at 7:30. Like, that's disconcerting. When you're the expert on alcoholism, and you're telling me that my career is dependent on my disease. It's like having your psychiatrist tell you that not only are the voices in your head real, but they're accurate as well. You know what? So I should kill the babysitter? I'm afraid so. A lot of this shit's gonna come out disjointed, because as I think of new material, I'll fucking dump the shit I've said 1,000 times and go right into it, and then I'll probably have to go back without a segue to exactly where I was 6 minutes ago. So try to pay attention and piece this fucking set together like a puzzle. I'm in a comedy club in Michigan, and it's a regular comedy club, so like half the people that go have no fucking idea who you are, and you know they're gonna hate your guts. And I have a shuttle that takes me from the hotel to the comedy club every night, the hotel shuttle. So I get in the shuttle on the last night, and there's a middle-aged, upper middle class couple, they're sitting in the back, and the shuttle driver goes, "Oh wait, you're the comedians. These people are coming to see your show." And I'm like, "Ah, fuck!" Like, not only fuck are they coming to see me, but you just ratted me out in the shuttle. So now it's like 10 minutes of awkward elevator conversation. Where are you from? Like, they have no fucking idea who I am, and you can tell, you can judge a book by its cover. They're not gonna fucking like it. They're not gonna like it, and so the more I'm trying to be nice and be polite in the shuttle. So you're here on the shopping weekend at the mall or whatever. I'm trying to be polite, but the more I'm being polite, I feel like I'm being duplicitous, because in an hour you're gonna fucking hate me. Now I feel like I'm tricking you into liking me now, where I really just want to say, here's your money back. Go home. We'll drop you back off. You're not gonna like it. Don't ruin your Saturday. But I can't say that, and so it made me wonder if any of the 9/11 hijackers ever got in this same pickle with bad airplane conversation, where they got on the plane and had to play the part of the nice guy. Wow, the traffic at Logan was abominable. Yes, it was very bad traffic. It's gonna be a long flight to Disneyland. Oh yeah, it'll be what am I gonna see? I can't fucking, you guys, the comics out there, you can't, 17 years of this, I can't talk to fucking normal people, like in just regular civilian situations. I can't communicate on that level. My fucking entire adult life has been hanging around with you fucking rubes. You meet a regular person and none of your creature comforts around, and you're sober and talking. You can't talk like you talk to. I go, "Hey, Kevin, you fucking faggot, move your stupid big fat fucking head. I can't see the TV." Whatever. You can't say that to the guy from fucking Chief Auto Parts and your brother-in-law, and you gotta spend time. Never mind. I'm not really selling my bits anymore. No confidence. All right.
Drink more.
I know. Can I get another Jaeger bomb when you get caught up back there? All right. I got some healthcare shit. I don't know how to get into it, but except for that Virginia shooter thing. But I don't have Virginia shooter jokes that I could use to open the fucking can of worms and then deftly segue into healthcare. And I don't exactly remember what the healthcare chunk of material was, other than I was against it I don't think this country deserves universal health care, because, look at the way we fucking treat ourselves, and at the same time, fucking this all started about you. This is the faggot that made this whole bit start. This is my fucking cocaine connection. Or whatever, or a friend of mine. I don't know that girl he's with, so I'll just say maybe he's just a friend of mine. But he's like fucking 27 years old. He's getting fucking freckles removed because they could be precancerous, because he's got insurance. No one without it. At the same time, fucking, he's getting fucking freckles removed. Because that's the other side of the healthcare issue is the abuse. Like, my brother's got healthcare, and every time his fucking kid fucking sneezes or running nose, they bring him to the urgent care because they fucking abuse the shit out of him. Fucking paranoid. What's up, Matt? Sorry, I was getting distracted. Fucking chicks going to a fucking gynecologist. What kind of scam is that? Fucking, gonna go get probed every fucking year? Like, what? My pussy stinks a little bit. I get insurance. I'm going to the doctor. It's a pussy. It's supposed to stink. And, you know, on the off chance that you do have some cervical cancer, they gotta fucking open you up and take a look under the hood and shit and swab it out, because otherwise you'll sue them. I didn't know. It stunk a little bit. It's supposed to. It's a pussy. There's another tag to that. Jesus, if I'd have just picked up a notebook instead of playing bocce ball and drinking beer at my friend's house today, God, I really need ambition. You guys have to stop coddling me. If more of my own fans would walk out and go, that was really half rate. But the thing is, this is a free show. You didn't pay, I'm not getting paid. I'm not gonna try that hard. Let's just be honest. I don't really care. I have a poor work ethic, and I enjoy having a poor work ethic. That's why I get into this business, is to drink and smoke and tell you to go fuck yourselves for a living. It's a scam. If you can't find a scam and you're still fucking working, wearing a uniform somewhere fucking 9 hours a day, you're not trying hard enough. Because, I mean, look at me. I'm not even funny, and I'm doing this for a living. The only people, it seems, in this country who have a strong work ethic are the people who have to be dildos for a living. And fucking airport security, or fucking the guy who disconnects your cable because you're late on your bill, and that guy works very diligently. No one else does. You go to your job, you fucking phone it in, you do as little as possible, unless you're a job where you're a douchebag. Yeah, you're fucking, fucking the cocksuckers. I couldn't even get to my show at the fucking Hard Rock Cafe in Vegas last night. The fucking doorman, you need credentials. I'm on the bill. This is my poster. There's a big Artie Lang. There's a little me with my name. I need credentials. You're not getting in. You can talk to me all day. I told him to do the show. Anyway. Just say it. You don't. I'm just doing my job. Then do it poorly. You're like the rest of the workforce. Why are you trying so hard? I was waiting for you to get to the funny shit. Thanks for coming. Oh, Jesus. I should have done drugs tonight. Can I get a Jaeger bomb when you get a second? Really, it's fuel. Fucking ecstasy or anything. That'll make me happy. Maybe put a positive spin on my lack of punchlines. Nothing? Are you drug users? I'll talk to you who I don't know. Other than pot. Pot I don't even count as a drug, because pot is to drugs what herpes is to social diseases. You don't count it because there's really no serious danger, and it's too easy to get. Fucking 40 years old, and I've played in this life. I was not a spectator. You played in this life. You look at herpes like a skateboarder looks at his skinned knee. It's part of the game. He's old. Thank you very much. You're an angel. Uh-oh. Here we go. Please make this funny. Go right into that drug shit like you've never told it before. Yeah. What? Coach me, Lynn.
Don't overthink about it.
I know, I am overthinking it, but eventually I'm gonna get hammered. I'll get on a fucking nice roll, and they'll go, you know, that was really worth it. And they'll forget about the choppy shit up front. Politics! That'll help. That's always interesting, isn't it?
What happened to Stanhope in 08?
You know what happened to Stanhope in 08? There were too many of these on the campaign trail. Too many gin joints. My fucking brain, I was too stupid. I tried to become smarter. I was actually trying. I was reading fucking books, The Complete Idiot's Guide to American Government, and that wasn't even stupid enough. I'm like, this is the idiot version? None of it's sticky because it's not interesting. Politics are fucking boring, and I tried, and you can't make yourself smarter. if you ever have, you find yourself in your middle ages and you have that as a goal, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna become more intelligent. You can't do it. I've already realized the maximum potential of a mediocre intellect. This brain's already firing as fast as it can go, and I'm barely treading water like this. You can't make yourself smarter. I can read every fucking lofty nonfiction in the world, and it's not gonna somehow reverse brain damage by applying big words. You can't do it. I can read some big essay by Christopher Hitchens, and that will somehow replenish brain cells that I murdered doing whippets out of a whore's mouth in 1999 in fucking Anchorage, Alaska. I still remember the whippet too. It's one specific one, because we do ecstasy and then do whippets, and the fucking Michelle Longoria, she's not hot, but that fucking skank kind of hot. Oh fuck! And she would shotgun the whippet into my mouth. I had just raped a girl from morning radio. With Michelle Longoria and we had like raped her. It was her idea. It wasn't like rape. It was like her. You do anything you want to me. This was back in the day when I was carrying around the fucking. It was after 2001, because I had the fucking carry-on full of. This is an old bit, but I used to actually do it where I have a carry-on after 9/11 of just filthy marital aids, like every kind of marital aid in the world, fucking rubber vaginas and double dongers, and fucking, just because it was so overzealous at security. Like, you're gonna go through my private shit, you're gonna get an iPhone, because I don't care. I want you to pull this shit out. No, I didn't pack my own bag. You better double check it. I want you to pull out the chin strap on in front of children and grandparents, you fuck. Yeah, the rubber fist. I took chocolate syrup and smeared a double donger with chocolate syrup to make it look shit stained. And no, I want you to put on your rubber gloves and pick through that shit dumpster, Dan. So this girl we raped from the morning radio, we had gone to get enemas. Me and Becker, the hydrocolon therapy, because of the morning radio guy, we met some chick that did the so it was going to be a goof from morning radio, and they sent the girl intern with us, and and it wasn't good. I don't know if it's healthy. I didn't feel better. I felt, like I've put shit in my ass to come before, but it wasn't like that at all. It was just like violation and sickness after it. And that's supposed to be healthy, and like I'm 40, and that's, get prostate exams, and I won't do any of it. And it's gross, and I would do more of that stuff if it were in a different setting. Like if you could get dominatrixes to do prostate exams and hydrocolon therapy and flu shots and all that, then I might, invest in that. Okay, she's got a fucking latex boots and stepping on the back of my head. I'm gonna put a finger in your ass, you fucking faggot. You're like, okay, where's in my boots? We're gonna take blood. Take blood from me. Well, lick your feet. And that's thinking outside of the box. And I mean, that would actually, maybe more people would early. But anyway, we raped the girl from the fucking and she's like, tie me up, and I'm all fucked up, and I can't tie knots. And Longoria comes to the door, and I'm like, come fuck this girl with me. And I'm all tripping out. And, we're doing whippets, and she'd fucking shotgun the whippet, and then she'd hold it, and then she'd shotgun it, blow it back into my mouth, and fucking you could feel just fields of brain cells just flattening. But it's weird, the one that didn't die was the memory of that. This is so worth it. This is so worth being stupid. I'll never be president. But, yeah, those were the days. Do you have fun anymore? Is anything fun at all anymore? Is there? With chemicals, but even like there's no fucking adrenaline in the air. I mean, feel it in here. This is like, I mean, you watch you walking in, and you can just, there's that whole sense of, well, it's Sunday. And, like, you go to the UK, and it's fucking ugly over there, and people are fucking ugly. They're like misshapen, and they're not like graphically obese like Americans, but they're fat in weird places and then not in others. Like they're fat here, like they got packed in a hurry. Flabby arms and fucking skinny waist, but a big pan ass. They're the inventors of the cheekless ass, where the ass just kind of drifts down with no lip right into the thigh. But they still have fun. Like, there's still a drug scene, there's still adrenaline. I'd do a show on a Tuesday night, starts at 1 o'clock in the morning, and people are fucking old people are coming out. They don't work that hard. Everyone over here is fucking working 60 hours a week, and you don't know why, and you're buying shit that you don't need. It's fucking dead. Like, I know when people get old, they bitch about the next generation. That's invariably, like, but all the old people that we listened to, bitch, when we were kids, you remember you heard your grandfather talking about, oh, these kids today, they're out of control. But it was always that the kids today were too immoral, or they're too, they're taking too many chances. They're too, in our day, Jesus, if we wanted fun, we just went to the barn dance, and we didn't even finger fuck till we were like 35 years old. These kids today, like, we're going to be the first generation that's, of elderly people that are going to be bitching, but in the opposite fashion, where we're going to be old and look at these kids, these half faggots. We used to do crank off of titty dancers and shit. Fucking lining it up in our fucking stretch marks, and no one got hurt. We had a good time. We got a good story. And now these fucking pussies, they drink a Red Bull for some pep, and they prefer if you went on the patio to smoke. And the closest they come to a fist fight is on a message board somewhere. You looking at my girl? I'm gonna delete you from my MySpace friend. Yeah. I don't know anybody here. No one even said hi to me except the sound guy. He goes, "You're gonna be off by 9:20," and that's a. Yeah, I know that guy, your friend. Sure. If that doesn't work, have them put them in the green room there, and I'll yell through the door every now and then. So yeah, all the drugs that are popular now, there's fucking all the fucking idiot drugs. Everybody's deemed themselves fucking retarded on some level, mental fucking ADD and twitchy leg syndrome, and they take 3 pills a day. Everybody, that's the only thing that people are doing regularly. Prozac, Zolofty shit. I was terrified when my doctor told me that I had a unique and interesting personality trait. But then he told me about new blah, blah, blah. And I take 3 pills a day, and I blend right into this boring fucking inbred corporate landscape. And all this shit that makes you interesting, that's what makes you fun. And now you're trying to cure it? That's the only reason we hung out with you. Because you were weird and goofy and fun. Oh, now you're getting shit done? Great. But no one wants to talk to you because you got nothing to say. They'll legalize any drug so long as that drug is good for production. And that's where even alcohol. Why do we have last call? Is fucking alcohol just suddenly dangerous at 3:30 in the morning? Oh, fuck, I had a beer, I'm crazy. I kill a guy. No, they have last call, so they make sure you have enough time to sleep it off so you get back to the factory and get on the treadmill and kick out boxes in the morning. It's the only reason. They don't give a fuck about your health, your well-being. They care, are you kicking out boxes at the factory? And that's why they legalize all these fucking Prozac, Zolofty shit, and all the shit that would make you look through the nonsense. Oh, we can't have that. I have a job where I alphabetize insurance forms 45 hours a week. And I noticed I couldn't concentrate so well on my job. So my doctor put me on Adderall, and now I just breeze through my workday. I don't even notice that my empty life is being pissed away underneath fluorescent tubes. I have no good stories. I'm probably the most boring person I know, but I'm getting so much done. I just go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, L, L. You don't fucking try to cure that. You're not concentrating on that because it's fucking boring. And you die at the end. You really should put more time in how you're enjoying your day. What the fuck are you doing? You die. My brother takes him. He's on fucking. They got him on prescription drugs. His fucking counselor, because the fat cunt that he's married to, that he has this passionless, fucking loveless relationship for the children, is a mental disorder. He doesn't love that fucking cunt who ruins his life and treats him like a fucking doormat. It's a mental disorder. They put him on pills just so he can learn to pretend to love her. Don't do that. Don't take pills for that. I was a real slut when I was a younger girl. I slept with a lot of guys, and it's not something that I'm proud of. But I'm in therapy now. My therapist put me on a combination of Effexor and Wellbutrin. And through our session, she explained to me the reason that I was so promiscuous. I come from a military family. So my dad was not there all the time, and I'm a little bit overweight, so I have a low self-esteem, and I didn't have a stable male role model in my life that I could look to. So I try to compensate for that by having sex with a lot of men I didn't even know. Maybe you just like the cock. Is that possible? Is this in the realm of possibilities that there's nothing fucking wrong with you? You just like that purple meat hammer that's wailing in and out of your winter-ready, untrimmed Wisconsin slop bucket. Bam! Bam! Take the cock. Is there something wrong with that? Maybe the clitoris is there for a reason. Nature put that there perhaps to attract that pork sausage hammer handle. There's not some useless male nipple that science can't explain. It's there for a purpose. That's one equal right women will never get. You'll never have the equal right. You'll get fucking equal pay and all the shit that doesn't matter. You'll be leaders of nations and all that, but you'll never have the equal ability of just being able to sling pussy without shame attached in some fashion. They're gonna keep you ashamed. Dude can fucking go down to Mardi Gras and get fucking dick sucked 6 times in one night, fucking get a brass plaque and high fives from his friends and stuff. You want to take more than one dick in a 6-month period. A whore! Fucking slut! Filth pig! And somehow you look at that like that's empowering. I'm not looked at as a piece of meat. They won't let you be a piece of meat, you fucking retard. And that's not empowering, it's enslaving. You want to... And again, it all boils down to production. They have to, because pussy, as base as it sounds, pussy is the main motivating factor in all of humankind. Unfortunately, that's what gets shit built. And that's why they attach a false value onto pussy, so he has to fucking work harder to fucking run on the treadmill to keep that pussy, like, pussy is the motivator, and that's why religion and government have to control supply and demand of pussy. And they do that by heaping shame upon you should you decide that you would like to give away more than the federally allocated recommended daily allowance of pussy. They gotta make you feel dirty. That's why cocaine is illegal. Cocaine is illegal because it makes pussy too easy to get. They can't have that. Pussy, we're all of a sudden easy to get. Economic infrastructures around the globe would just collapse on themselves because you wouldn't have to work so hard. You wouldn't have to spend so much time kicking out boxes at the factory to save up to buy fucking diamonds and flowers and all this shit that they've brainwashed her into equals love. You could just lay down a big fat rail on the table on the first date. She gacks it up, and minutes later, it's no longer an awkward MySpace conversation. She's sucking your dick in a dirty urinal in the back. No shame, no inhibitions whatsoever. If it were that easy, then you wouldn't have to spend 60 hours at the warehouse saving up your overtime check so one day you can afford a spoiler for your Honda that might attract a girl's attention. And then after you go through the whole nonsense and rigmarole and you meet her parents and sign the contract, then maybe one year on your birthday, she'll suck your dick in a dirty urinal. By then it's too late. The fucking thrill is gone. The spontaneity's over. You're sick of fucking her. I hate that. Like, it's so obvious and fucking... It's almost like a lot of chicks are aware of the fact that it's a complete... what's that big word? It begins with a D. Fuck. Disparity. Thanks. Fucking balloon. I'm glad you're here. There's a big chunk of brain cells gone where disparity used to sit. It's like chicks are aware of it, but it's almost like some women have unionized around the false value of pussy. Like, just like a union does, where they go, I'm not gonna fuck you on the first date. You go, well, I kind of lowered my standards quite a bit just to be here. Well, I'm union. So you still have to give up these 3 things and take me to 2 of these places and buy me one of these before I can fuck you, because I'm union. You could never be worth that on the free market. bullshit. I think chicks look at hookers like scabs crossing a picket line. We can't just sell it, we can hold out for so much more. Dental, all sorts of shit we can get out of this. I'll fucking jack off on a ham before I play your game. Alright. I had a train of thought. There was a fucking full path that way, but there was a really big parking spot here, but it ended. I went for the parking spot rather than go for the long. Now I'm stuck. Jaeger bomb. I'll go right into some kid fucking material. Alright, that's enough. I only got 10 more minutes, so that's it. Thank you very much. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I got so much kid fucking material that I'm starting to question my motives. You know the weird thing about child pornography? Aside from the lack of credits at the end. No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there? Are you gonna make it big if no one knows who to call for? Alright, I'm gonna fucking, that's the only really good part of that chunk, but I'll move right up. I'm moving into kid fucking because that's my biggest, and maybe some of you have been victims of my Wednesday night drunk dials. Anyone after I start drinking at 7 for fucking, and then go to Last Comic Standing and To Catch a Predator right after it, and that's just like it's so full of hate after 2 hours. I fucking, yeah, motherfuckers. Last Comic Standing, we all know the flaws with, but I gotta watch it. It's just, I know half the people, and that's why if they had fucking Last Plumber Standing and you were a plumber and no one else would watch it, right? This sucks. And you go, yeah, but I know Ted. That's I gotta watch. I have to watch him plumb and stuff. Like you would too. But the fucking To Catch a Predator, it makes me fucking absolutely crazy because people buy into this. Like it's almost like proof to people that these pedophiles are everywhere. Because I know they caught fucking one sitting, they caught 20 guys. Well, it's not exactly. It's almost like in this country they can't produce fear fast enough for people to line up and buy it. Everyone wants to be terrified. They want to think immigrants are coming to take their jobs and fucking bird flu is gonna wipe out their village and pedophiles are trying to fuck their kids and terrorists are trying to blow up your Ford Focus in particular. Get your eyes on you, baby. And the reason is that it's easier for people to believe in all that fear than it is for them to face the reality that probably nothing of any significance will ever happen to you in your entire life. You'll probably never even break a bone. You're not gonna win the lottery and the fucking. You're not gonna be in the middle of a fucking gang gunfight. Nothing's gonna happen. You're fucking in your 50s, they'll find some kind of fucking blood clot, something. And you'll have a fucking procedure to remove it, and then every Thanksgiving your family's gonna have to listen to you rehash the story of that time you almost died. And if I hadn't had that weird dream where I woke up and felt that pressure in my thigh, I'd be a dead man right now. And I just thank God, like, oh fuck you, nothing's ever happened to you. Nothing ever will happen to you. So go back to turn on the fucking news and go, oh, this shit's coming. I'm fucking stockpiling weapons. This shit's coming down. You're not gonna catch me unprepared. And To Catch a Predator, it feeds that. Once you have a kid, you have this intrinsic weakness where you gotta protect the kid and you believe all this shit. I have to, it's not like the old days, it's not like 1950s, you could let a kid walk down the street all unattended. Yes, it is. It's exactly like that, only they didn't have fucking 95 news channels selling you the fucking fear that you so desperately need to feel alive. Exactly like the 1950s, except there's way more fucking people, and that's the only problem. People are just like any other commodity on the free market. The more of them, the less the value. So stop making people. Yeah, that's why you don't give a fuck about your neighbor. And if you saw him get hit by a bus, you just, hey, it's a story. It's entertainment. If there's only 20 people in your neighborhood, it would mean a lot more. So stop fucking making people. You're driving down the price.
Yeah.
So the Catch a Predator, you watch that, and it seems like, oh, these fucking guys are everywhere. But you don't see the other side of the story. You know, I grew up, we had pedophiles just as many as there are today, but we didn't have the internet. And our parents, how they dealt with it then is they talk to you, and they go, oh, by the way, if a stranger tries to talk to you, don't talk to them. Some of them might want to fuck you. Oh, thanks for that heads up, Dad. I'll register that, and you remembered that, and that's why you didn't talk to strangers. That's why you didn't get fucked by a stranger. That's why you got fucked by your uncle. They never said don't talk to your uncle. That's why he was all over you. Or whatever. But you watch that To Catch a Predator, and they don't show the other side of the fucking story where the guy baiting the pedophile, like if your kid is that dumb, if you're that bad a parent, where your kid is on the internet going, hello, random 55-year-old strange man. My name's Cindy. I've been out sunbathing by the pool. God, I wish I had someone to rub oil on me. I could really use a wine cooler. My parents are out of town. Why don't you come over? I live at 14569 Washington Avenue. Do you want me to send you a MapQuest link? I'll pay for your gas. Jesus, I'm wet. If your kid's doing that, they deserve to be impaled on a cock. Just because you're a rotten parent. All we got was don't talk to strangers, and it worked. God, did it work. It's so fucking foul. And the other thing that people don't realize, a lot of this so-called fucking pedophilia is people fucking. The fucking kid that's still in, I think he's still in jail. We've got a 19-year-old, he's fucking 28 months now in jail for getting a blowjob from his 17-year-old girlfriend or something. Yeah, that fucking what? Yeah, that's people fucking. They had all that shit in this. I was 14. I was trying to fuck. It's a really weird way. Like at what point they keep making people stupider and stupider legally. Oh, now you're gonna be 18 to drink. Now you're gonna be 21 to drink. Fucking King Tut was what, fucking 11 years old, ruled the world. Now you can come back from Iraq with no legs, and you're too fucking irresponsible to have a beer. There's a huge disparity when God, or nature if you're logical, tells you that you're ready to be a parent at like 13, 14, and the government tells you you can't have a cocktail till you're 21. That's a huge disparity. That should have a punchline on the end. God, if I could just add punchlines to points, I'd be famous. All right.
What does your jacket say?
Trailways is all a true story. That's fucking great Trailways bus driver jacket. And then I found pants that almost matched it. So I said, that's a suit, and I wore it for you. All right, I'm trying to think of some new shit I wanted to try. I'll do that abortion closer, and we got bands. I want to plug the bands, but I don't know who they are. There's, who's the next band? No idea? My favorite.
Sybil.
That's my favorite band. Fuck, I didn't even look. Up next. I'm going back there to smoke and drink. I'm so tired of this abortion story. Did your Jewish friend come? Is that her? Is she here? Okay, because I wasn't going to do this. I got like a fucking 10-minute chunk of Jew-hating material, but it's, you're going to, I didn't even intend to listen to it. Like, there's the story. This is last August, I'm in Edinburgh, Scotland at the Fringe Festival. Biggest arts festival in the world. And some douchebag reporter is trying to write a story about anti-Semitism at the festival. Because that whole Hezbollah shit was on the front page of the news, and like any other hack newspaper, they have to find a through line from the big story to every other It's like here, fucking Hurricane Katrina, could it happen in fucking Madison, Wisconsin? No, it couldn't. But since you're the Madison paper, you're gonna find some connecting story. So I get involved in the story because I had said something. I was reviewed. They review comedy over in the UK. They treat it like it's an art form, silly fucks. Like it's not just to amuse bachelorette parties. So they review you, which I don't actually like. I just, that whole idea, like I like fucking off. Like I wouldn't, if I had this set reviewed, all right, there was some high points, but there was a lot of stuttering and fucking going nowhere. And if there was a review, just the word critic is negative, you know? There's a critic here. Well, fucking, I don't want that guy, get him out. It doesn't sound like a guy's here to party. There's a critic and 2 skeptics and a naysayer. Well, get the whole table out. At least put them in the back. I don't need that pressure. Try that hard. So they found that this guy who's trying to write the anti-Semitic story about anti-Semitic comics had found a review of mine where I was quoted out of context. It was just like, Doug Stanhope says shocking things, like, and they just blah, 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 and wah, wah, wah. And the one quote that they quoted that I had said was, I hate the Jews. which sounds anti-Semitic. Like if you just read that out of context, and I had said I hate the Jews, but I had said it like in a goofy, fun-loving, happy Jew-hating way. I mean, really, it was not even a bit. It was it was when Mel Gibson was in the fucking news with his anti-Semitic DUI. It's fucking somehow international news. And I said something off the cuff, like, who gives a fuck who he hates? What's that? You know, he's an actor. Who gives a shit what his opinion is? Like, I need that kind of press. I hate the Jews. Give me that kind of press. And they put, I hate the Jews. And ironically, I got all this press out of it, because the guy from the Times of London doing the anti-Semitic story, I got my publicist banging on my door. The Times wants to talk to you about Jew hating, and I have no idea. You're fucking hungover and you're waking me up, and I'm like, and my manager's there, and I'm like, do I hate the Jews? And he goes, yeah, hate the Jews, it's good press. So I start talking to this publicist guy, and the writer guy, journalist guy, and he's and I'm not going to back off the comment. I'm not going to do that whole American thing where you say something that's deemed unpopular and I'll call a press conference with my Jewish friends and go to rehab. Fuck you. I'm trying to come up with reasons that you can hate the Jews. And there are logical reasons to hate Jews. There really are. I just had to think of a few in a hurry. Like, if you've known me, and a lot of you guys have known me over the years, I've bashed every religion on earth. I could do 3 CDs where just Christian bashing I've done. It's fucking easy as pie. It's like kicking water uphill, but I've bashed fucking Mormons and Muslims. I'm gonna do more Scientology bashing once I have a stronger legal team. But it wasn't till I'm in this fucking dank, drippy room in Edinburgh with some fucking guy giving me the stink eye on the phone about Jew hate. I realized I've never fucked with Jews at all. I'm like, hey, I've fucked with every other religion. How come Jews, just for being a religion, you are as complicit as the other religions for the retardation of human intellectual progress. So, I'm sorry it took me 17 years, but fuck you too. Like, how do the Jews not get all this shit that other religions get? Because they lost all the time doesn't mean that the fucking game is any less devious. Fucking religions are all fucking devious. Proffering to know. Jews don't get the same. Oh, fuck. All right, I'll wrap up on that. Jews don't get the same shit because Jews don't have the aggressive recruiting policies that other religions have. There's not billboards every 30 feet on the highway. Be a Jew or burn in hell. Jew God is watching you. You better save that Jew baby. Every fucking Jew life is. Jews aren't banging on your door with pamphlets on Sunday morning and waking you up. So they don't get shit for that like the other ones deserve. And Jews don't have, you get the Holocaust sympathy you can surf on for another 20 years till the last survivor dies. And then it's not your experience. Get on with your own life. Stop fucking milking history. Yeah, it wasn't you, it was someone else. Get your own fucking shit. Sympathy. Sympathy is as appealing to the ego as applause, and people like to fucking play on either side. Oh, I was molested. Something bad happened to me. Feel sorry for me because I'll never be a rock star. And Jews don't have the history of atrocities that other religions have. Jews don't. If you look at the Catholic religion, you'll Wikipedia them if you want a reason to hate. You can find several fucking chapters. Several paragraphs. You did that? There's so many comics doing bits about how it's scary that this new pope used to be a Nazi. And you go, well, that's not scary if you look at the track record side by side. The Nazis versus the Catholics. Catholics have a far more prestigious track record of murder, torture, tyranny, oppression, not to mention the kid fuckings. And they're still around, more powerful and wealthy than ever. I would be far more afraid to hear someone go, hey, you know that new Nazi? He used to be a pope. Are you fucking kidding? I'm gonna find a fire exit. That's a dangerous dude. So Jews don't get shit for that. My brother's a Jew, and I fucking hate his guts for it. He fucking converted, because again, that fucking humorless cunt, the only fat girl that would ever fuck him twice, he had to cave in and marry her. Because he's afraid to die alone, so he figured he'd settle for less. Now he's with her, taking medication to fucking deal with it. And he had to convert to Judaism. The parents wouldn't have a non-Jew in the house, in the family, because they're racist. And there's another reason I don't like them. I don't like racism. Fuck the Jews. That's silly. Mostly I hate the Jews because they're wicked annoying. Generally, I hate to generalize, but I grew up in the East Coast, so I was a best man at 3 Jewish weddings. Jews more than other religions I've ever dealt with. I fucking gotta wrap this up, and this bit's way too long. They have a tendency to throw their Judaism into whatever conversation you're having. No matter the subject, they can find a Jewish perspective somehow. That's funny you say that, because I'm a Jew. I grew up Jewish. Did I mention I'm the typical Jewish mother-in-law? Jew. Can you say anything without Jew involved in it? It's like people who are really into their astrological sign, and they keep hurling that at you, no matter what the topic. Well, here, that's crazy. I'm a Virgo. Did I say, here's my Virgo coming out again. You're gonna have to excuse me. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. It's because I'm a Virgo. No, it's because you're a fucking douchebag, and you have to take individual responsibility. Don't act like if you were born a month earlier, you'd be fucking feeding me chili dogs and letting shit slide right now. You're an asshole. I'm a Jew. We are naturally guilty. It's a natural guilt that Jewish. But that's not natural. There's no guilt attached to your DNA. That's not scientifically plausible. If you have guilt, maybe you have low self-esteem, you're weak of character. Maybe you're guilty of something. Maybe you just fucking stole my Xanax out of my glove box, you asshole. Someone took them. But it has nothing to do with some ancient tribe of blah, blah, blah. By the same logic, we all come from apes, but I don't throw ape in every conversation to find myself on my apedom, use ape as an excuse to defecate in my thumbless mitt and hurl it at you. I'm sorry, did I just splatter you with wet feces? Well, you have to understand, I have a very rich ape heritage, a strong ape upbringing, ape. Hey, all right, that's enough. Let's go smoke and drink. Thank you guys very much for coming up. I'll be back in December.
Let's give it on for Doug Stanhope. He's like the type of friend that I have that calls me and be like, everyone hates you and you're a loser, but I love that motherfucker. All right, you guys, don't leave.